now, Jessica Vaughan, Director of Policy Studies, the Center for Immigration Studies, Chad Wolf, former Acting Secretary of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Good to see both of you. Jessica, what does that mean that they were fraudulent H-1B visas?
It means that the people coming on these visas did not have the qualifications that were required to receive the visa, that they were falsifying either their academic record or their skills, or where they were going to be working in the United States and what they were going to be doing. And sometimes had people stand in for them for job interviews. Their purpose was simply to get to the United States and be placed in a job. And the companies that participate in this fraud, that are making money off of it, are recruiting workers, usually from India, with a specific goal of replacing American workers. These are not workers that were needed for unique or special skills or qualifications. They were largely entry-level or trainee workers. And their purpose in being in our country was to do work that Americans had done. And often the Americans had to train them before losing their job to these workers.
Chad, does this sort of track with this debate over H-1B visas and the idea of companies simply importing cheap labor and the H-1B program is the legal way to do it?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, a lot of what Jessica says is exactly what's occurring here. I think, you know, Congress perhaps envisioned a program that allowed really technical, high-skilled individuals to come over here to start businesses, to contribute to the economy, to do a number of things. That's simply just not what the program, how it is currently designed and how it is being executed today. We're not bringing in the high-skilled folks that many people talk about. Instead, it is that low-skilled number of individuals coming in, and those are displacing American workers. So the system's broken, and it needs to be fundamentally fixed.
Okay. I'm going to ask a question, but I'm going to play a soundbite to illustrate it. If what you both are saying is so obvious, the next question is, why is this such a debate in the Republican Party, as evidenced by this exchange between Donald Trump and Laura Ingraham? Take a listen.
If you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent. When
we have plenty of talented people here.
No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have certain talents.
Chad, I'm just trying to figure out how what you and Jessica says track with that.
Well, look, what the president was talking about there is, again, bringing in really high-skilled individuals to come in, perhaps start that business.
But why is this so hard to fix?
Hold on. Start that business, but then to train American workers and leave. Unfortunately, that is not the current H-1B system. They come over, they stay here, and they continue to take those American jobs. So, look, you can do what the president says. It's going to take some reform, right? It's going to take perhaps a new visa program to do exactly what he's articulating. Unfortunately, it's not that H-1B system that we currently have.
Okay, so Jessica, is this an issue of the program, or is this an issue of fraud within the program?
Well, it's both. There is a huge amount of fraud, but the program itself is conceptually flawed. As it is, it's providing very little value to our country, but it's actually doing harm to U.S. workers as well, who don't even have the opportunity to apply for some of these jobs. People who've been told to go to college, study in a STEM field, and you'll be set for a career, but then find out that in reality, they don't have the opportunity to get those jobs because they're going to foreign workers. I think we do need to scrap the program and start all over. But you know, I do also think that American employers should have access to global talent if they truly have unique skills that don't exist in our country, or who will be here temporarily to train workers.
Right. Nobody ever wants to.
But that's not how the program works at all.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.